Painting, painting, and more painting, and finishing and taking care of my warehouse. That's the goal this weekend and next week, because this weekend I really like to go to the golf tournament. And it's days like this and views like that make me so happy and feel like still lucky to live on Maui, because you cannot beat a view like this. It never gets old. And the golf tournament is really awesome. I'm super proud of my wife for the hard work that she's putting in for this tournament and for us to get to be here. And it's wrapping up for today. I just saw the last group and we're heading down to the 18th green. And I mean, just look at this view. I mean, just look, it is just so beautiful. This here behind me is a commentator booth, and I mean full on AC with a huge TV tower behind. Commentators in there are getting paid huge money, and with a view like this, they have that as a backsplash, as a backdrop. You see that dark screen there, it's actually transparent. So they're sitting in front of a backdrop like this, commentating and talking live about what's going on here in those 4 days. I could only fathom how cool that would be if I get to experience something like this in SUP and Wing World. Wouldn't that be amazing? Could you imagine how it would be if SUP, Wing and or foil sports would be like this? Sunday morning, and quick little stair detail work here. Screwed on one of the noses and see how that kind of plays out. So I think 2 days of painting here next week and we should be good. But for now we are off to the golf course for some action. And it is such a beautiful day out here, guys. I'm not a big golf follower. I love the game, but it is so nice to be out here. And I mean, look at the views here and the rolling hills of the plantation course. It is very exciting and just so nice. What a beautiful day. Too bad no waves, but on the other hand perfect. So we have a nice day out here, and it's always exciting to follow the last few players, as it always kind of boils down to the 18th hole for a possible shootout. So I enjoy that once a year. It's really nice to being up here on the plantation course, enjoying the views and enjoying the game of golf. Boys and girls, I proudly present my staircase. Boy, am I stoked. The staircase is done. A few minor details with a little brush, pencil tinsel there. And you know what? The best thing is I have running AC in here now. And oh, it feels so good. And the ceiling is insulated. And what a relief. That journey started so long ago, it feels like, yet the fire was only yesterday, but things are happening. Things will be happening for this town, and today I'm leaving with a good feeling here. Oh, the sweet sound and the fresh breeze of a brand new AC. I am so happy, and look behind me, it is almost clean in here. We're really getting somewhere. Wow, mad rain last night and this morning. The sky is gray and it was coming down so hard. We have this Kona storm, what we call this, when the wind is coming from the other side, other than trade winds. And it brings a lot of rain and wind and smell. But you know what? The smell is not as bad as it used to be in previous rains. So the fire smell is not as bad as it was. But I'm more concerned with all the brown water everywhere, that we might have quite a bit of runoff into the waters. I am not sure about it, but I don't know, you guys. With this rain, I mean, the water is pretty brown in a lot of spots. As far as my situation goes, I'm sitting a little bit in the dark here. I have no lights yet. And with the lack of sunshine, it gets kind of dark in here, despite my awesome skylights. And I was gonna clean a lot in here and make this place ready. I guess I'm just gonna do it in the dark as much as I can. And hopefully the electrician is coming tomorrow or in the next 1 or 2 days at least, so we can get the lights in here. Well, it is just last touches here at the shop. I got my little corner here reinstated, and life is yet gonna change again. And I was working at the hotel last night and talked to one of my managers, young gal from Lahaina, and haven't seen her in a while, and we get to talking. I'm like, hey, what's your situation? Where are you living? And she's like, we're still hotel. I'm like, wow, do you have anything on the horizon? And she's like, no, we're trying to add on something to my fiance's parents' house, and that would allow us to move in with them, but they're waiting on the inspectors, which will take a long time. In the meanwhile, they get to stay at the Westin Hotel for another 4 months. She said they're going to be there till May, and I'm like, wow, you know what, like, kind of great on one hand. She's like, yes, but it's not very great because it's a hotel room. You want to cook, you want to feel at home, you want to, you know, sit on the couch, watch TV, go to the bathroom, not just like a room with a bed. I can see how that gets really old, and there's a lot of people that are still living like this. So life continues to be different, life continues to change. Now that my shop is pretty much done and I'm handing the key to somebody on Monday, my life's gonna change too. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna have a retail anymore, but we're gonna continue with the stand-up magazine. But again, times in the transport industry are tough. So what am I gonna do? No more shop, online still. So hopefully you guys will order when it's online again. But yeah, time will tell. This vlog will tell. You will be part of the story. But this AC is so cold, I had to put on a beanie. No, just kidding, but the AC is cold and we're having a little bit of weather here. We have very cold weather here for our terms, like cold front style, crazy winds, so much rain lately. We've seen videos of this proposed landfill with the rain, when everything drains out of this landfill. Well, the landfill is not done yet, but nevertheless, so much water out of this landfill. I saw some videos from friends down there and that live nearby or that have land there. So that is a discussion that continues and continue. We are far from done, not as my unit, but I am for now very happy with that, and I can breathe. I can wrap things up on Tuesday morning, early. I will be on a plane to Europe, and then this video situation here will change for a little bit, and we're definitely jumping back more into wing and foil and sub content paired with the Lahaina content. But this place here will be different. Somebody will move in and I will be moving into my messy office here, and hopefully to continue some videos from here and make cool interviews with people and continue to do what I love. Here we are sitting in winter weather Friday. I'm just about to edit this video and put it out, but look at this picture. That's from an article on Civil Beat. And winter weather equals here a lot of rain and the wind coming from the opposite direction where it usually does. So where it's usually dry, it's wet, and where it's usually wet, it's dry. And that's exactly what's happening. And this was causing pictures like this. Brown water everywhere from the runoff and boats going on shore. And right now we have an absolute double whammy with this, because this is how our town still looks like. And the runoff could not be more toxic, most likely. There's a really interesting article on Civil Beat. Scientists rushing to the shore, taking water samples. There are water sample stations mounted in the reef already over the last few months that they're taking tests on a periodic time. But now this could be possibly devastating with all of this water and all of this shit here running into the ocean. So we have problems on so many levels. It's not only the housing, it's also environmental, gentrification. Where is all this debris going? There is so much going on in so many different levels, and it is really hard to wrap your brain around, to really think, how is this all going to get solved and how long is this going to take? And we're all living through it, and it's not getting easier, and a lot of people are moving away, and Lahaina will never be the same, and who knows what this does to the reef. We'll keep an eye on it.